My rainbow cut?
Yeah, you got lipstick on it.
It's my Shekinah 77 cut.
There you go.
It's the...
Hey girl, I'm stoned. I'm stoned. How about you?
Yes. Maybe I'm going to decide in my Shekinah 77 that I decided to be a lioness. What do you think?
Decided to be a what?
A lioness.
Lioness?
Yeah, that I can be the lion in Zion.
Why don't you be an Amazonian?
Huh?
Why don't you be an Amazonian?
Bob, since I left here, I've been writing music.
Good, I inspired you.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Oh, how does the one...
Excuse me, I gotta get her off my shoulder quick.
This is the song
No.
that I wrote when I was on retreat one time. Sometimes I feel like I've lived so much of life. Why can't I connect to the solution? Like, if we live every day in an infinite, omniscient reality, then why can we not connect to the solution? Like, in a major way. You know what I mean?
Go.
Huh?
Probably because life isn't going to go as planned. So nobody cares.
Well, why aren't we more intentional? Why don't we plan life? With all the information...
Why don't we plan death? Nobody even thinks about it.
Is it death, or is it that we just come into one another with different faces and different names?
I think each person is an individual. And as such, you never know what you're going to get.
Well,
everybody's unique in their own way.
I guess that's what I feel like I'm really doing a tug-of-war with right now is, you know, I have a pretty definitive focus of what it is that I am doing. Not I'm trying to do, not I will do, but what I am doing. And,
one paper.
Oh, these are Nathan's.
Oh, okay. One paper.
Okay. Clock of Paradox. That used to be my computer password.
Is he left-handed?
My,
Is Nathan left-handed?
I don't know.
How could you not know?
You don't see people write.
Sure you do. You've been together with him for however, back and forth.
I'm not together with Nathan.
You have been.
Joking?
Yeah, you have.
No, you know how many girls he's been on?
You know how many?
Been with.
He used to take you everywhere you wanted to go.
Yeah.
He didn't take you down and.
Yeah, but he's different. Like, if I don't have my own place, then I feel like that he's not none of them are around. And so, like, me being at Lynette's and her saying like,
you're right.
Yeah. I don't know where all of these papers are.
I can read it right in front of you better.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he looks like he's left-handed because he's got the opposite
Well, my dad writes left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. I don't know if I can do it without the music of the tablet.
Don't turn it loud.
It's like, and you're so beautiful. You were shining bright, just like a burning light. Oh, you were shining bright, right into my life. It's when I realized that something calms down, and it shows that I changed when I saw your shining face. It's like every time
get in there.
when I hold you,
Come here, right now.
it's like I finally found. It's like I finally found a way.
Whoa.
It's like I finally found a way.
Move it.
Okay. Now the love is alive and the faith is strong. We're still side by side. We're still holding on.
Another one down.
There's nothing I would and couldn't do when we're hand in hand. You know I always told you that there's a greater plan. That's when something comes down.
I'm putting this
And
closer to here because
shows you
I don't want her to knock it over.
when I had changed, when I saw your shining face. It's like every time when I hold you, it's like I finally found. It's like I finally found a way. It's like I finally found a way. I finally found a way. It's like I finally found a way. It's like I finally found a way. Finally found a way. There's one. I didn't write that one though.
Boop, boop.
Okay, this is the one that people. Oh well, yeah, I'll do this one. Magdalene, you don't have to wear. Magdalene, you don't have to wear those filthy rags tonight of shame, pain, filled rejection, and broken dreams tonight. Magdalene, you don't have to be inflamed with rage, closets full of haunted skeletons tonight. Freedom to dance tonight, freedom to shine resplendently bright, freedom to be crowned with light.
Boop, boop.
Chosen, worthy, lovely, honored, beautiful, and true. Magdalene, will you let him liberate you with the breath of resurrection line? You flow into mine like spirit wind, awakening paradise reborn. You are no longer forlorn. The promised land flowing within you. The fragrance of your worshiping love surrounds you with scented robes of white. Paradise held hostage by my adoration. You are breathless by my kisses of grace. Drink of me, perfume praises, loving words like honey. Magdalene, lay down those bars of bondage and addiction that bring you affliction, that bring you chains and shackles of restriction. Magdalene,
Watch the cord.
what's that?
Watch the cord.
Watch the cord?
Watch
Okay.
the cord.
Almost done. Replace that needle to the vein with the liquid DNA of glory. For your story is the redeeming grace, enhancing your beauty, circling you, golden rains of love. You were found chosen in dejection. I found you tossed out, ravaged by demons of the night, vampires of demise. Magdalene, let the angel seraphim clothe you in the river of heaven. For now you gleam as my betrothed to have and you hold. Eternity seated with the King of Love, encircled by the rainbow of my throne. Freedom to dance tonight, freedom to shine resplendently bright, freedom to be crowned with light. Chosen, worthy, lovely, honored, beautiful, and true. Magdalene, will you let him liberate you with the breath of resurrection life? What do you think? It needs the music with it. What's that? Well, yeah. It has music. On the tablet. Well, that was because I was... You know why I feel like I have to do something, Bob, is my daughter Madeline, who Mike may have thought I was crazy, but you know how I told you about the rainbow eucalyptus gardens in Maui and Hana, the rainbow bamboo forest. I feel like that there was almost like a coronation there in the sense of I was being visited by all these like angels and things, and they it was just normal there. It was just normal to experience that there. And I think
And
that
you say abnormal looking creature.
the what?
Did you say abnormal looking creature?
Abnormal looking creatures where?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what you said. In my mind.
This is the song that I want to do the wedding march to dubstep.
Yep.
But I want to change it because it's too slow. It's the and I can feel, I feel the soul. I can feel you breathing. It's something I know that I don't know if I can't do this one without piano. I was rocking out in the rec center at Nathan's place to piano to
Well, you put those all,
Here's
you
our
put those
key.
all in a stack out for like a full
Yeah.
puncher, and I'll put them in a binder for you.
I have a binder. It's just that they're all worn out. I have them
You're
in.
gonna get one like that.
I know. I need to print them off and have a.
That's the
bunch of
easiest way
them.
to do it. Yeah.
It's that I don't have a printer
Well, you
run.
can make that. You can have.
What?
You can make have this thing.
I don't know if I can give you my whole hand, but you know,
Just 3 of the fingers.
I think I could probably work something out. Yeah, I remember reading or listening to that podcast with Greg on Paradise Garden by Osho, the Rajneesh teacher. And Greg was there, and I think that Gary had left for work, and we were in, I guess, I was in that swamp? Man, things change. Are those different people right there, or did they just take that ugly carp off? Oh, that's beautiful. I had black-eyed Susans and sunflowers at my engagement funeral last summer, this time. To Jeremy Brower, a BSSM student. What did I become? Oh, he's still living a life of holiness. He thought that I was the Jezebel in his life, which I didn't really care for. I think that,
You didn't get the hair, did you?
huh?
You didn't get the hair, did you? At Samson and Delilah?
Oh, I cut my hair. Maybe that's where my strength has gone. My glory has left me. The Shekinah has left me. No, that was an interesting month. I remember playing those
You got
pots.
the good one.
Huh?
You got the good one. Wow. I can't turn it to you. Let's take a look at it.
Oh, I like that.
It's just a little bit open.
It's like a sunshine. I remember standing at the Sacramento River watching the sun shine and reflecting on his face is like the sun. And I think that that's how we're supposed to be, is bright with almost our eyes light up. We're full of joy with one another, you know. We haven't gone to the pond yet. The pond is my place of refuge.
One thing about doing the rocks is it's a bit heavy.
Huh?
Give me exercise.
Yeah, I feel like it has been just such a drastic 7 months of transition and strong personalities in my life.
Wrong or strong?
Strong personalities. Who's not? Well, it was. I think that they could be overbearing. I really enjoyed the farmer's market. I forget how much of a passion that was of mine. The concept of food as medicine. When I started when I started researching the agenda, like how they pulled the Nazi scientists from the war.
So did Russia and China.
Well, they put them in Puerto Rico, and that's when they discovered the DSMV of basically of psychiatry, where they put them on beta blockers, which then shuts off your pineal gland, so you have any type of spiritual understanding, and that's why everybody has been in. That's why everybody's been stuck. You know, like that's where. Well, I felt like that on the way to Whiskey Town. Well, this was when I was with Jeremy last summer around this time, and I was there, and I swam out to the island, and this was after our engagement funeral was supposed to have transpired, and we were going to the falls, and he was doing a podcast on the throne of God, and that we all need to seek the face of God, and this was my ex-fiance, and this was totally, you know, like normal conversation for us, right? And so the thing that was really interesting was, you know, then we were at Bernie, and we went all around the Pacific Crest Trail, and then we went to Whiskey Town Falls, and I was having these visions of almost like going up to the treasury room of heaven, where there was like this liquid light and antique artifacts that were all covering the walls.
I like the way you phrase that.
Huh?
I like the way you phrase something.
Oh yeah, how so?
Liquid what?
Liquid light. That's what Shekinah is. That's why I'm so focusing on what could appear borderline obsessed with this has to be understood, because Shekinah is that liquid honey glory that basically is like that whoosh of just, oh, I'm in my bliss, my euphoria, my transcendence, my revelation, illumination of enlightenment, you know, and that's where people have to get back or go forward to, you know, you look at El and Elohim and Anna, and what is the feminine presence of God? Well, it is that. What's that? Oh, I am. Well, I guess I feel like there needs to be a shift, and I don't think it's happening in the church. And I feel like that there's so many people that come to me, and I am to give them something more, like they're looking, they're thirsty, they're hungry, and it's like, how do I do that in such a way that it's effective, where it changes where people live, change the way all of their eyes are lived, because they encounter something more, you know? Huh? I want them to have an encounter that then they find what they're looking for. Like that they find peace. Oh gosh, Bob, come on.
If you listen to the recording, what you just said, there's comfort.
Well, and I guess that's where that song Magdalene was the inspiration. I'd always said to Brandon, what would that woman look like that was that
Did they have to wear the veil?
No, not in that culture. But what would she look like in modern day society? And that's a colorful life. Oh, it doesn't. I think that, I mean, even in, and this is something that I've tried to convey to Nathan, as I was like, you know, Nathan, after my divorce and then being a speed bartender at 23 in Portland, like, I definitely lived the high life and was wined and dined and had the job that I could get some, what was considered some pretty eligible bachelors. And I did not, I felt empty.
You mean back when you were skinny, right?
Yeah, right.
Come on, there you go.
It was I had a different type of command and presence, and I also had a job of what was conceived as power.
And you had a nice house, and you had things going for you. That makes life a whole lot easier. You can be happy and all that stuff.
Well, I guess that when you say, well, just be content with where you're at.
No, I'm saying
here.
Be content with what you've got. That doesn't mean you're stuck with what you got, but it's good to reach for the stars in a sense. But if you can just be happy with what you've got right now, things can only get better from that. But you go through all life trying to climb that mountain, you're not going to get nowhere. You stress too much.
Well, the Stairway to Heaven is something I've been fascinated with Manly P. Hall's. He teaches on alchemy,
Okay.
and it's like that's what Bethel is really known for, is kind of the whole face to face with God. Like that's what.
How about we talk?
Huh?
How about we try the lake? How do you like the lake? How long has it been since you went up to the lake?
The lake.
Faster or whiskey?
A little while. Why? The last time I went was with Lynette. Me and Gary got stuck by the lake once.
Mike said he'd like to see you in a bikini. So.
Of course he would. Yeah.
He didn't say that.
I know, but
Because I do.
the way.
Because I do. That's what I do.
Oh, that's
I try
funny.
to be witty.
I'm on camera anymore.
Well, that's a good thing. I didn't really care if I was.
I didn't
That was
either.
a
I
good
wasn't
man.
really saying anything important at all.
No, you were preaching. And,
I was.
Yes. And talking about Corinthians or whatever, all the different verses. And
It's just
the
a
layman,
part-
like me, I've read the Bible.
It's
But-
just a part of my life.
But that what the so and so begot so and so begot so and so. Pooey. I didn't read that part.
I guess. Oh wait, hold on. I have to finish this text.
Blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to just sit before the drink. Where's my soda? My okay. I'm going to have to make another one. I said, I might go out to the shed. I don't know if what did you tell him what your plans are going to be? When you were at the Jeep, what did you tell Mike you were going to do?
He said he could even work with you tomorrow instead if you wanted.
Okay.
Because he thought if I had the time to spend, that was more important, that he could just do it tomorrow.
He wanted you to go spend some time with him too, and that's okay.
Well, I went to breakfast and then saw Cindy and.
It's still nice to go over and at least.
Yeah,
chat.
well, totally.
To leave, no.
What's that?
To leave, I'm just kidding.
No, I need to figure
Be a
out
tree
if
and
I'm
leave.
doing.
You know that one? Be a tree and leave.
I've been reading about that, the Tree of Life and the Kabbalah.
There you go. It's okay to be on your track, but I'm not. So.
It's just interesting. Like, I guess I don't know.
You're
what
knowledgeable, and that's a good thing. And I wish I could keep up with some of those little verses and stuff you throw in there. But
Why do you feel like you need to keep up?
because I don't care if someone's talking in a different language. If they're talking, I'm going to try to understand something of what they're saying. Generally, if it's like, look out, this guy's falling. Might help. I'm stoned. So is stoned. Look over.
The way?
That was a gift. Wait. Oh, small.
Oh, I just bought some
They're not
grapes
quite,
today.
oh, you got good ones with that. Pull out the good stuff. These are kind of sour.
No, they're like so.
Yeah.
Because that's a different train of thought right now. I can't just go and come back.
What? Over there?
Mm-hmm.
Stop in, say hi. Let you know I didn't forget you.
I'm at home, man.
Hmm?
I want to go to the pond.
Never hurts to try.
What?
Never hurts to be civil.
Mm-hmm.
Come and doing you favors. I know you went to breakfast with them, but you took you to breakfast.
I know, but I don't know.
I'm not standing up for them, in that sense.
What's that?
I'm not standing up for them in that sense.
I'll go play my song.
Maybe they'll play them a song. I want to play them a record. You mean throw grapes on it. Just a little one.
Oh my gosh,
I
you're
rarely
so
miss.
funny.
I rarely miss.
I think that Nathan's on a binge.
One more.
Hold on, I have to send the.
You're not tall enough to hit this thing, yeah, yeah. I can look over there. Almost speeding up. You know. Okay, I don't know what I want to do. I sure don't feel like going to the pond right now.
Why?
I feel like going anywhere. Dumb.
I guess that's when I'm the most creative.
You watch the most creative?
That's when I'm the most creative.
Oh, when you're stoned?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or when you're high. Well, I like it. We did all these. Go ahead, push up some of the blue grapes.
Okay, hold on.
But you can't hit me 6 out of 6. Ah, top of the cooler, come on. Right back. Right back. Right back that time, come on, Betsy.
I want to play piano at Nathan's Rec Center.
You want to do what to who? And how often? Sound like torture. I didn't hear what you said, so I entertain myself. That
You
helps
do,
too.
it's good.
It helps. Oh, grab the camera, please. That little bookend is pretty handy for that, huh?
Mm-hmm, it is.
I think the best drugs are the natural. You ever try peyote? You gotta be careful. But that's all right. I see somebody eat like an apple. And the next morning you were trying to find brick wall, literally. Keep your fingers down. Well,
Yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. That's why I think that it's, okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna go get grapes. Oh, do I have,